Dear scholars, through the previous video, we have put an end to learning a lesson, The Fall of Troy, first part of the story. I hope you all might have understood the story, the theme of the story, and I hope you all will easily do the activities given in English workshop based on this part. Let us see what are those activities given in English workshop. First activity, read the passage and name the following. So it is simple activity. By reading only you can easily answer. Let me give an example. He composed the Iliad and Odyssey. Who is that? Homer, right? The same way, you have to find the answers of all the questions given below first activity. Next, find antonyms of the following from the passage. First, barren. It is related to soil or land. Barren, opposite, fertile. Offended, its opposite, pleased. The same way, find the antonyms of others too from the passage. Third, find, sorry, from other sources, find synonyms of the following words used in the story. So here below are the words used in the story. You have to find their synonyms from other sources. What other sources? Dictionary or internet. Let me give an example. Great hero. Great hero means illustrious. Next, beautiful woman. It is entrancing. Fight, attack. So the same way, find the words which mean same for the following, that is synonyms of the given. Next activity, correct the following sentences using facts from the passage. So here below the sentences which are given, they are wrong or false and you need to correct them. Let us see an example. Troy traded in cattle and grass with other cities. What do you think? Troy traded in cattle and grass or something else? So definitely it is the wrong part given in this sentence. So what is correct? Goods and grain. So what will be the correct sentence? Troy traded in goods and grain with other cities. Next example. During war, Trojans jumped over the fort gates to fight the enemy. What is wrong in this sentence? Jumped over, right? So what will be the correct sentence? During war, Trojans came out of the open the fort gates to fight the enemy. Next one. Helen eloped with Menelaus. What is wrong in it? Menelaus. So what will be the correct sentence? Helen eloped with Paris, right? The same way, correct the sentences which are given in this activity. Next, fifth activity, state the counter action for the following actions. So on this side, here the actions from the passage are given, and what are their counter actions, means what are the consequences or results or ill effects of each action that you need to write over here. Let us see with the help of an example. Helen eloped with Paris. So it is the action, it happened first. What are the results, or what is the result of this action, or what is the counter action, what happened in opposition? So what is it? Greece declared war against Troy, right? Next one, the Greeks sailed to Troy and attacked it. So on the other hand, what Trojans did? They too fought bravely or fought hard. The same way, write the counter actions for all these given actions. Next, sixth one, from either of our two Indian epics. Which are those? The Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Choose any one. Then find out which battle or war lasted. Sorry, first of all, find the information of both the epics, considering all these points given, and later find out which battle or war lasted the longest. Write down about its cause, that is the reason, the enemy armies, its heroes, its duration, and final outcome. So these are all points you have to think of while writing about both the epics, that is the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. So how will you write it? First, cause. What is the cause of the Ramayana and what is the cause of the Mahabharata? So as you all very well know, Sita Sita was kidnapped by Ravana. So it was the cause of the Ramayana, the main cause of Ramayana. The same way, find the cause of Mahabharata. Next, the enemy armies. What is enemy armies? So in Ramayana, the enemy was Ravana or Ravana's army. And on the other hand, you know that in Mahabharata, that was the war between the Pandavas and Duryodhan's army. Next, heroes. Who is or who is hero from Ramayana? So that is Rama or Ram, and in Mahabharata, Pandavas, five brothers: Yudhishthir, Bhim, Nakul, Sahadev, and Arjun. Next, duration. How long the war lasted? So Ramayana for almost 13 days and Mahabharata for 18 days. What is final outcome? So it is Ravana was defeated by Rama in Ramayana, and Duryodhan was defeated by Pandavas in Mahabharata. So what was our another question hidden in the instruction? Find out which battle or war lasted the longest. So which is that? Mahabharata, right? Let's go further. Complete the following sentences with reference to the passage. First, epics are long poems that the answer is given in the first paragraph that relate the deeds of a great national hero or great national war. So it is simple activity. Reading the story or the passage, you can find the answers easily. After finding answer of each, you have to do the next activity related to this question. What is it? Underline the clauses. It may be main clause, subordinate clause, or both may be main clauses, or one main and two or more may be subordinate clauses. So you have to underline the clauses in the above sentences. That is what, after writing answers or after fill in the blanks, you have to underline the clauses in each sentence. And also the words that link or connect the clauses, whatever words used to join, to link or to connect the two or more clauses in those sentences. So if there are two main clauses joined, at that time the joining words are called coordinating conjunctions. And if main and subordinate clause both are joined, at that time the conjunctions called subordinating conjunctions. So if you think of the first example, so epics are long poems, it is the first clause, it is the main clause, it is that linking word or conjunction, and further part, it is the another clause in this example. So the same way, underline the clauses and also the linking word. So it is better to encircle the linking word. So this is all about all the activities given in English workshop based on the first part of the story or the lesson, The Fall of Troy. I hope you all will understand the given explanation and you all will easily do the activities given in it.